Hello everybody, Brad here today and welcome back to Project Hospital. Hope you're all doing okay. So in this episode, what I wanted to do is get in the neurology department into our hospital. And this little square over here I think is perfect for a clinic. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to say that all of this over here is going to be built as foundations. So let's go out to there. Right, so neurology. What colour do I think is neurology? We go for this horrible brown colour, couldn't we? Let's go for the horrible brown. So let's take that all the way out to there. Right, so you're going to want to enter this department from there into neurology. So how much could we fit down here? So what have we got to put in for neurology? So we have to have some neurology offices, which obviously makes sense. So we could do them here, and we could say that they are going to be 5 by 5 is probably perfect. How much? Oh, perfect. That is perfect. So those could be the doctor's offices there, like that. Right, what else have we got? So those are the... Okay, yeah, we're saying 0 because obviously we haven't got the equipment in yet. So we're going to have a waiting room, which will be something like that with a reception. Maybe something like that. That looks good. So let's get a wall going down there. Then we're going to want like a little staff area, where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like 7, and then a little room there is like a cleaning closet. Okay, so if that is like a little staff area, that deals with common room. That does not go where I want it to go. So we would have a common room. We would have a cleaning closet, and then that would be a corridor. Okay, so that's most of the rooms for the clinic. We could probably also get a toilet, so that could go somewhere like there, and then we could get a little gap there, so we can get in, I think, in a couple of elevators. No, let's just do one. So there's like a little corridor going up there to the elevator. Maybe it's actually worth getting rid of that space for the restroom, and we could actually plonk that somewhere like there. Okay, then that can just be a corridor. Beautiful. And that's going to be a restroom. And then we need to get in diagnostic unit, on-call room, regular ward, all of that kind of jazz. So what I'm thinking is we could do like cardiography unit, neuro exam unit. We could do these downstairs and then have the wards upstairs. Just a little idea for something a little bit different. So let's get some doors out here. That's going to be like that. Then we're going to want a door for the restroom. We're going to want a door for each of those doctors' offices. Okay, so what do we want here? So these need to be 5 by 4. So 5 by 5 is kind of the perfect size for them, isn't it? So we could get that in there. And then we could always get in a couple of diagnostic units maybe. I'm not really sure how to do that. Okay, so let's do that. So then that will be like there. That goes across there, down there. We'll obviously change the exact wallpapers in these rooms. So that could go there. Then that can be a corridor. Or actually, it's probably worth that just being... Oh yeah, and that can be another waiting room. Okay, well I think that works. So we get out some more doors. I like that because it's a bit different, and we like different. The game can get a little bit repetitive sometimes, so a bit of different is good. So let's get out a nice floor. I'm doing that in the most awkward way possible. So let's get that out for all of there. Then we could get out some wood in the common room. We could get out wood for that corridor. The cleaning closet can have that nice black floor. Then we could go for maybe some Lionel Richie in the doctor's offices. Let's just make sure that's all floored as well. In these rooms, in the diagnostics units, I'm going to go checkered. In the toilet, we'll go tiles. And in these rooms at the back, I don't really know. Let's just go for that, whatever that is. Okay, so that's, God, it looks so 80s in here. So 80s. Right, so our reception. So we're going to want a reception desk. So let's get in a printer, PC, and we're going to need an office chair. We'll get a card file, and in the corner we will get a plant. Bit like that. Lovely. Common room, we can go for, let's go for sofa, vending machine, fridge, and then we can get a couple of tables. One can be a coffee machine, and then one can be a sink, like that. We'll get in a coffee table so they can have a TV for the sofa. Over here we get a bookcase and a chair maybe, so you could chill out there and read a book if you wanted to. Then we'll get out a dining room table, get some chairs for that table. Let's just delete that one there. Okay, lovely. Cleaning closet, really simple. Few shelves, a few cleaning carts, plastic hamper, sink, and a plant. We'll get out in the corridor here a lamp and a plant. Okay, lovely. Right, the waiting room. Let's get some chairs, well, benches even, to go up there. We'll go there as well. Then maybe we'll go for like a couple in the middle. Then we can get out vending machine, water dispenser, maybe a coffee machine up there with a plant just there. Okay, right, so that looks good. What are you moaning about? Oh, because you've actually been dubbed as a cleaning closet when you were actually meant to be a corridor. Okay, so doctor's offices. So let's get out the exam table with a medical light. Then we'll get out equipment cabinet somewhere like there. We're gonna need a desk. Let's get out a desk with office chair, PC. Where's PC? PC, paper holder, eye test. We'll get out a chair for the person to chill out on when they're getting a diagnosis. Sink. We can get a bin and a whiteboard. Is that all we need in here? I think it is. We'll get out the privacy screen. We'll get out a card file. I'm going to be extra lazy and I'm going to copy that room into there so they're all exactly the same, just because I'm being lazy. Okay, so Diagnostic Unit is going to be something fairly similar. So they need an exam table, a dialysis machine. So let's move that to there. Dialysis machine goes in the corner. We'll get in a stretcher, the mobile equipment cabinet, disinfectant dispenser, a bin, the mobile workstation. We'll get that in a nice horrible orange. Eye test, get that out in the corner there. Get out a whiteboard. And it's probably worth us getting like a plant or something in here, isn't it? Let's get out a plant and maybe we'll get out a bin. Okay, again, just because I'm lazy, I'm going to copy that room. chuck it down there, and then we can get rid of that door. Okay, restroom. Right, so let's get in some WCs at the back. We will go for that colour WC wall. Let's get those going down. Perfect. Right, doors again. We'll go for that. It's like khaki, really, isn't it? It's like a khaki brown. Right, so let's get out a couple of sinks with some mirrors. And then over this side, we get out a couple of hand dryers. And we'll get out a plastic camper. Lovely, lovely. Right, what are we moaning about in these rooms? Medical light. Are those all okay now? Yep, lovely. Right, this is the Neuro exam unit. So, we're going to need a office desk. So let's get that. Maybe we'll get that in this corner. So office chair, PC. We'll get a printer out for there. And then we'll get out a bin with a disinfectant dispenser. Right, we're going to need an EEG and exam table. So the medical light obviously goes above. Where does the EEG go? Or does it not really matter? I don't think it really matters. I don't really know. Ophthalmic equipment, that goes there. Tonometer. Oh, that's going to be the one that requires you to sit either side, isn't it? Okay, so maybe that could go there. That can go there with some stools either side. So I do that. Tonometer goes on top. Then do we need stools? Yeah, either side there. And then we need the equipment cabinet. We need a campimeter, which I think is going to be the same. So let's get that in. Again, we'll go for the stools. Yeah, not quite enough room. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come into this room like that. So that's going to be Neuro exam unit, like so, and then we'll move that machine over to there. Stool. Is that all okay now? Okay, so I've just sorted that out. I needed some chairs switching around. Right, so this room here is the Cardiology Unit. So again, let's get out everything that we need to. So we need that. We're going to need an office desk. Let's get that down there. With an office chair. We'll go for a PC with a paper holder. Right, so we need an equipment cabinet. We need an ECG. We'll get in a disinfectant dispenser with a bin. We need a lab analyzer. So let's get our lab analyzer. What else do we need? A medical light. I think that's it. Apparently we are missing something. Do we need something at the end of the bed? Yes, we need the ECG to actually be at the end of the bed. So you can move that one along. Okay, that's the Cardiology Unit. Right, so let's get some staff in. So over here we're going to go for Dana. In the Cardiology Unit, let's go for Kate Young. Right, our actual doctors. So let's get in someone pretty good, like Nancy. So that's one. We're going to have to see the rest of the perks here. Getting Barbara, is that Dirty Feet? Yeah, it is Dirty Feet. Barbara. We'll try not to get your dirty feet everywhere, please. And we'll get in Karen. We'll go for one person at night. We need a receptionist. Let's get in Joseph Jackson. And then we'll get in a couple of janitors. Perfect. Okay, so that's the clinic for neurology all done. So that's ready to rock and roll. It's just upstairs. We're going to need the wards and the on-call rooms and nurses stations. So let's go upstairs. So we've got all of this area, or maybe let's go up to there. Then we can get, obviously that's going to be a brick wall, and this here is going to be a brick wall. Then the rest will go in our lovely brown colour. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set out all of the wards, and then we'll come back, we'll have a bit of a look, and we'll see if we can treat some of our patients in neurology. Okay guys, so this is what I've done up here. We've got the high dependence unit over here, so we've got 4 kind of cubicles there, with a nice little common room there in the middle, so people can come out, they can relax a little bit if they're well enough. Then we've got the nurses station with separate teams for surgery and non-surgery. Same for the on-call room, separate teams for surgery and non-surgery, even though we haven't got an operating theatre. Especially for neurology, they can go and use one of our 2 operating theatres down here. And then the other room upstairs is our regular ward, again with a tiny little common room there, just so people can go and chill out. So have we got any patients? Oh, there's one coming in just there, and we've got this fella just here. So we've got Michael Young. So he's clearly got something wrong with his eye. So let's do some eye tests on him. There's quite a few there. There's a basic visual test, and neurological testing again is probably a good thing. So let's zone in on Michael. Well, half naked Michael at the moment. So it could be all sorts of things like choritis, conjunctivitis, so some fairly standard things it could be. So it's scleritis, which is inflammation of the sclera of the eye. So he needs some pain medication. Looks like that's all we can kind of do for him at the moment. Okie doke. There was another chap. Oh yes, here. As my nurse just ran off. I think my nurse ran off. I don't know where. Oh, here he is. Okay, so it looks like William is suffering from migraine. Again, we'll just do a physical exam and a basic visual test just to make sure that migraine is correct. So yeah, we're sure it's migraine, which requires pain meds. Nothing too crazy about that. That makes sense. Awesome. Okay, so it should be those 2 guys out of the department as soon as possible. Now let's just wait until we see some more patients. Oh, we've got in this lady up here in our regular ward. We've got Sarah Thomas, who has angle closure glaucoma, which is caused by sudden and rapid increase of the intraocular pressure. That does not sound good. So Sarah requires eye surgery. I think we've got enough staff to do eye surgery at night actually. So what's this chap doing here? Is he coming to take her to surgery, or is she going to a room for more diagnostics? So we're downstairs. I mean, it probably been easier to have gone the other way. That is the longest way you could have possibly got down here, but okay. So she's going to have some more tests done on her, and then I imagine she'll go for her eye surgery at some point. But we're pretty sure it is angle closure glaucoma that's wrong with Sarah Thomas. Okay, so Sarah Thomas is going into surgery right now for her angle closure glaucoma. Oh god, I dread the thought of someone touching my eyeball with a scalpel. But hopefully as soon as she's had the surgery, hopefully Sarah will be treated, and that's our first more complex patient transferred and treated in neurology. That is our first surgery, so hopefully that's all gone well. She'll now go into regular hospitalisation just so we can keep an eye on her and we can just do some kind of observation. Okay, cool. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed the episode today. That is probably our last department that we're going to put in this hospital actually. Oh, John Wilson's got CIPD, chronic inflammatory demyelinising polyneuropathy. Well, that does not sound fun. So yeah, this is probably our last department that we're going to put in this hospital. So in between now and when the new DLC comes out, I imagine we'll just be trying to treat as many patients as possible, but I doubt we're getting any more departments. Really excited for the new DLC to come out. really looking forward to that. Obviously, as soon as it comes out, we're going to have a look. We'll have a look at all the new objects, all of the new departments, the new illnesses, treatments, symptoms, all of that kind of stuff. We'll have an in-depth look at that. And I imagine, I am sure that we will start a brand new Let's Play with the DLC. So please feel free to comment down below if you'd like to see anything in particular, if you'd like to see us making a massive hospital, if you want to see us making a really small clinic. Just comment down below what you want to see in the brand new Let's Play of Project Hospital as soon as the new DLC comes out, which it says late April. So it has to be this week or next week really, doesn't it? So we'll see what happens. But I really hope you enjoyed the episode today, and I'll see you in our next one. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel down below if you haven't done so already. And please feel free to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Have a great day. See you later.